Hey guys, Spacey Casey here. Today we're going to be playing a game called Marie's Room. It's a short story exploration game. And I really like this music. And I like the way the art style looks and the way it moves around. But okay, let's just get into it. It's about two girls, one named Marie and one named Kelsey, I believe.
I didn't want to come back. Why would I, after all that's happened, even in here? So, where is the journal?
Okay, so I gotta find a journal. Not a journal. Can I pick this up? No. Oh, I can interact with it.
Look, Mr. Torres. I'm happy he finally got remarried. A honeymoon in the Bahamas. Wish I was there with them.
Are they there right now?
Is
Another
that me?
picture.
Oh my god, the hair. What was I thinking?
Isn't that how we all feel at some point, though? You always look back and you're like, oh my god, what was I thinking? Oh, it changes. That's cool. What's this?
What, more than 100 again today? Glad I don't have to deal with that anymore.
Oh, that's cool. I want one on my wall.
No, that's her parents' room.
Fun. In here, maybe? It's for a cat. There's a journal, but I don't want to click on the journal just yet. I want to search around a little bit more. I am a vampire because I don't have a reflection, apparently. Okay, let's see. Maybe I can go in here?
Don't need to go in there.
Nope.
That's the bathroom. I don't want to
Okay.
go back down.
So I have no choice but to click on the journal.
Hi, Kelsey. Yes, I'm talking to you. I know you've been reading my journal. Can I ever forgive you for what you did? Honestly, I don't know. I'm trying really hard, but I don't know how. Because I don't understand any of it. You are my friend, and I loved you unconditionally. I did what I did because of you, and I stood up to him because of you. But you, I don't know. Right now, I can't be near you, so I don't want you to come find me. I promise I'll be all right. Marie.
Except she wouldn't be. She would not be all right.
That's really sad. So Kelsey did something, and Marie can't seem to forgive her for it, whatever it is.
Lorraine, Marie's mom, died when she was 5. My mother, she might as well have been dead. She looked more dead than alive, anyhow. Passed out on the couch, empty bottles of gin on the floor.
Oh, that's cool. Cool little earth locket. World map.
Marie always dreamed about going to Europe. I don't think she ever went.
Have you seen this
Have
man?
you seen this man? Yeah, I've seen him.
Can I lean down? Okay, so something
Chemistry holds no surprises. Love that.
weird.
She wouldn't stop about time travel and black holes and stuff. I just wanted to do something simple. Calculate shit. Boring, is what she said. Her, the weird kid, talked boring. So yeah, we settled on antimatter, because who wants to be boring?
Okay, so she's seen the creepy dude. Someone's looking for the man. Kelsey did something.
I thought I was so lucky. An adoring boyfriend, free burgers from the kitchen he worked in, sparkly things he bought me. I thought if I took care of him, he'd take care of me, and we'd get out, just in case I didn't get that scholarship. I had no idea where the money came from.
Oh no. That doesn't sound very good to me. Laptop. I don't know the password to the laptop. The neighbors are out there playing games, so that's what that was. Check doormat. There's something underneath it.
I'm not a shadow person. Yeah, it took me all I had to convince her she wasn't.
Oh. I need the password.
There's no such thing as food waste. And don't I know it? The smell of garbage will be in my nose forever, and the taste of it in my mouth. I swore I would never be that hungry again. I didn't care what it took.
Okay. So, they've been through very hard times. It says it's updating journal. I don't know if there's a way to access the journal. Oh, did I jump? Oh, I'm leaning down. Okay, so I can go lean down, check this out, and then I'll see if I can open or find the journal. Is the journal still laying around for me to look at? Okay, hold on. Okay. So it's just a man in what looks like a doorway, string of burglaries.
Have you seen this man?
Oh.
Yeah, I've seen him.
So that makes a little bit of sense. Oh no, don't invert my mouse. Okay. Finals, backpack.
Disgusting, but cheap. I got used to them after I didn't want to go to the food kitchen anymore. The vicious taste of these meatballs still beat the humiliation of being served by Marie. Yes. The science project. Of all people, they chose to pair me with the girl from Food Rescue. Outrageous. But I got over it, and chose to work my ass off. I had to if I wanted to get that scholarship. Hated that thing.
I need a password. There's gotta be a password somewhere. What's that say? That just says library. Is there a password I'm missing? Like, open notebook.
La La Land. That movie was a shit piece of crap. Glad Trevor snuck us in. I don't think I could have handled wasting $20 on that. Never thought I'd see Marie there. Then again, she always was a dreamer. I bet she loved it. She never realized I didn't want to be her friend in public.
Oh.
She must have written it down here somewhere.
I'm not a shadow person. Is that what it said? Shadow person? Hold on. What did it say? Yeah,
I'm not a shadow person.
Okay. Okay. Kitty gift? That's what my desktop looks like.
Why does
Bunch of
someone
kitty
need to get
gifts.
hurt before we step up and act, for Christ's sake? If they had, none of this shit would have happened, and no one would have died.
Did she say no one would have died?
Oh no. Why didn't you tell me, Marie? No wonder you were so frightened. We never should have gone to the Orange Grove.
It says there's 5 messages, but...
One day, I just had to know. What's up with all the cats? She said she admired them. That they were who they were without any pretense. That they had no fear of confrontation. She wanted to be more like them.
That's cute.
When Bumblebee
So that's
went
the
missing,
cat.
Marie cried for days. She thought I couldn't hear her at night. I could never prove it, but I'm sure it was Trevor. Marie,
So she's
what were you
looking at
thinking?
guns.
You know that's illegal.
Let's go look in this suitcase.
I need to find the key.
The 5-figure
A
number.
5-figure number.
5-figure number. The only thing I can think of that I remember seeing numbers on.
The Green Eatery. Green as in with fungus. Yes, I am never eating Ayurvedic lasagna ever again.
The only thing I can remember there being numbers on
Food rescue.
was the movie
Yeah,
ticket.
it was a good place to be. Until Marie showed up. I know she didn't mean anything by it, but the pity in her eyes. Worse than being hungry.
Keys.
Mr. Torres gave me my own set of keys, so I'd feel at home. I loved him for it. But every time I used those keys, I felt a pang of guilt. I couldn't afford a car, and Marie didn't want one, so we rode our bikes everywhere. I thought I looked silly, and with those damn sparkly shoes, I probably did.
Hey, there's nothing
Yeah,
wrong with sparkly shoes.
I was losing my glamour status at school right there. She once asked me, "Don't you ever dream, Kelsey?" And I said, I don't. I don't dream. I plan. What I didn't tell her was that I wouldn't allow anyone to mess with those plans.
Hey, if I could find some nice sparkly shoes, totally
She
wear 'em.
hated my cigarettes. Every time I felt like going out and buying a pack, she made me put the money in that money jar. One day, that money would pay for our gas to drive to college.
Aw.
We only needed money for the one way. I ended up using
That's
it to get to
cute.
Vancouver.
She cared. Alright, well, the only thing I can remember seeing numbers on was the movie ticket.
La La Land.
2/14/18.
That movie was a shit piece of crap.
Maybe that'll work. 2/14/18. It might be on the phone, I don't know.
I need to find the key. A 5-figure number.
2/14/18.
God damn it. What is the combination, Marie? Maybe she kept it in here somewhere.
Check this phone.
That's Trevor's phone number. He called her. I knew he blamed her for everything, though she should have blamed him for what he did to her and Mr. Torres.
Okay, so that's not the... Bike helmet, any of the books, shopping bags.
She loved being a birthday girl. Mr. Torres would take her shopping every year.
Swimsuit?
I loved skinny dipping, but Marie insisted on wearing this thing. Really, I mean, it was Mr. Jones's pool, after dark. No one would ever come close to the freak. And he wasn't there, just to be clear. But someone else was. Mr. Torres and Marie were robbed in their own house, not long after we met at Food Rescue. He was stabbed, almost died. She was knocked out with a baseball bat. She was in the hospital for a while, stitches, concussion. She still had headaches, she said.
Does it have a date? No. Finding this is a little bit harder than I thought. Maybe I'm missing something. It's gotta be something obvious that I'm just clearly missing. Ripped shirt.
Trevor. What an asshole. After we broke up, he got violent sometimes. One day, he dragged me through the school hall by my shirt until one of Marie's geek friends stopped him. Ben, I think it was. He got a lot of shit for it later.
Sheet of paper.
That's Marie's birthday. That's
4th
weird.
of March.
I guess she wrote it down for that Ben guy. For her pizza and movie party. Alright, I might have...
I see lots of dates, but not ones that are 5 numbers. Anything up here? I'm missing something obvious. Search Kelsey's journal.
She asked me why I was so angry all the time. And I told her because it's a dirty deal. It's Russian roulette and utterly unfair. The cards I'd been dealt, any player would have passed. I chose to be angry instead. But Marie, my friend Marie, she got me a new deck and suggested I deal again.
Well, that is cute. I never would have thought of that. I'm completely missing something, and I have no clue what it is. I don't see any dates on anything. Takeout menu.
Every Tuesday, the food trucks would roll in. Me and Marie never missed Jorge's tamales. When I was a kid, Jorge would put some aside, just in case my mom was too drunk to feed me again.
There's nothing on that. There's nothing on that. Let's zoom into this. Don't pick up. This number. I'm gonna look through the journal. I'm gonna go back to the beginning and check it out.
What is the code, Marie? Wait. The journal. It must be in the journal. God
Oh,
damn
now
it.
it's in
What
the
is
journal.
Combination?
Okay, now it's in the journal. I looked in the journal. I'm missing it. It's like right in front of my face. It has to be. Oh, 3, 4, 9, 5, 3, 4, 9, 5. Oh no! Am I missing a number?
What is the code, Marie?
3.
Wait. The journal.
4,
It must be in the journal.
9, 5.
Wrong combination. She must have... God damn it. Yay!
Oh. Well,
Good work, Kelsey.
that worked, I guess.
God.
Oh, man.
The past, like the future, is indefinite and exists only as a spectrum of possibilities. Stephen Hawking said that. I wish it were true. But there was nothing I could do about the past. It was definite as hell. Sometimes I didn't get Marie. I really thought a night by Jones's pool would help her relax. She used to love it there. But she insisted someone had been watching us. I just wanted to have a good time, and she was ruining it, so I said some things I shouldn't have. She just stood there, staring at the window. I was so annoyed. And that's when I knew she'd been right. Trevor. Right there in the room. He'd just come in through the open window. How did he find us? He didn't know where Marie and I lived. I always made sure of that. But he took an orange from his backpack and started peeling it. It had been Trevor by the pool, and he'd followed us home. He said to Marie, "I told you not to mess with me." But still, I didn't get it. No, it wasn't until he started moving in on her that I realized it was Marie. He was after Marie. He blamed her for everything, and he had a knife. I'd never seen him so angry, so evil. Marie tried to get it away from him. He asked her why she never answered her phone. Did she not read her emails? Or did she think they were hollow threats? God, I just wanted to punch him with anything I could lay my hands on. My backpack. I smashed it against his wrist, knocking the knife out of his hands. Marie went for it, but Trevor was faster. He kicked her in the head. I dove for the knife, but he jumped me. As we struggled, he hissed, "Didn't I get enough action yet? Maybe I needed another baseball bat to get my kicks." I stopped, because right then I knew what he was up to. He asked Marie about Mr. Torres. Was he all right? Did he still get stomach aches? Marie lay on the floor by the bed, in shock, realizing it had been Trevor who almost killed her father. Then Trevor looked at me, added with a smile. And her. That's when it all went to pieces. Trevor ripped us apart, and he was enjoying it. Marie didn't understand. I tried to explain, apologized, but she wasn't listening. She kept asking me if I'd been there with Trevor, in their house. Trevor stirred things up even more. He told her it was me who had hit her over the head with a baseball bat, that I'd enjoyed it. I screamed in frustration, "No, that's not what happened." Tears streamed down Marie's face. She couldn't believe I would do that. Hurt her deliberately. God, I wanted Trevor to stop talking. I attacked him, scratched his face, hit him wherever I could. I hated him. He was twisting everything. I wanted to tell her that I was sorry. Yes, we robbed the house, and we got caught by Mr. Torres. But I never meant for anyone to get hurt. I didn't smash Marie's head. I panicked. I wanted to stop her from seeing me. When I realized how badly injured she was, I called the police. I tried to stay, but Trevor wouldn't let me. He pulled me by my hair into the van. But Marie wasn't listening. I was losing it, and I like to think I beat Trevor up pretty good. But Trevor punched back harder and faster. He was about to crack my skull. Marie clawed for the box beside her, opened it. She screamed, told us to stop, pointed that 9mm at us. Trevor went nuts, charged for her. She screamed, told him to stay back. She'd never shot a gun in her life. She wasn't going to start now. Trevor grabbed her by the shoulders and... What do you think you remember is not necessarily what really happened, or how others remember it. But Trevor fell back on the carpet, dead. That we all remember.
Holy.
Oh, where are you? Did you get the journal?
I'll be down in a minute.
Aunt Marie is getting a little worked up here. She threatened to smoke a cigar. In your car.
Don't let her. Don't let her smoke. I love that car.
She knows you do. Get down here, Mom. You're taking, like, forever.
I'll be down in a minute.
Bring the journal.
Okay, so she was sent up to get the journal, but it brought back a flood of memories, and that was crazy. So her and Trevor were the ones that almost killed her father and knocked her upside the head with the bat. And she didn't tell her. Well, why would she? That's insane. I mean, all the clues led up to... They're honking for me. All the clues led up to basically the end, but what I didn't expect was that Kelsey was the one that hit her upside the head with the bat. I mean, maybe there was something that hinted at it, but I didn't catch it if there was.
Of course I knew it was her. Who else? There's only one thing to do. Get to Marie. She wouldn't talk to me
Kelsey's
on the
guilt
phone, so
trip.
what else could I do? I drove all the way up there to Vancouver, freezing my ass off in that tin can of a car.
I like how she called it Kelsey's guilt trip. I regret food rescue. I regret the science project. I regret it all. My father could have died because of me and my inability to pick real friends. Kelsey never was who she said she was. I never really knew her. It turned out it's all been bullshit. And I am so stupid. I should have realized it that la night and walked away for good. Because someone died right in this room. I made him die. I pulled a trigger, made a bullet pierce his head, made his blood soak the carpet, drip through the cracks into the floor where it will remain forever. To bear witness to what I'm capable of, I can't stay here. Am I the same me? I don't know anymore. I have to fix this, fix me. Away from her, I have to focus on the positives in my life and stop questioning myself. Why did she do it? Why did I do it? Did I deserve this? Am I an evil person? A killer? I shot him in the head for Christ's sake. I could have gone for his leg. Dad calls them intrusive thoughts. I say they're the truth. I'm stronger than I look. I can do this. I will go up north to Uncle George as Dad suggested. Nice and cool up there. I'll be able to think and finish high school. I'm leaving this journal here because I need a clean slate and fresh pages. I'm sorry. Dear Diary, maybe I'll send for you someday when all of this is long over and I've dealt with being a murderer. But apparently she has a kid and everything. So it's been a while. So that was Marie's room, and hopefully I will see you guys soon. So see you, Space Cadets.
It's